Hi everybody, I just wanted to welcome you to Tractor Trail. We're doing this video as an introduction to your first visit. Traditionally that's done through orientation, but with the pandemic going and shelter in place, we're not able to do those types of meetings here. So your first meeting was online, but your first visit here physically will be on your shift. So just wanted to go through a couple things. This gate is always closed. It's locked when we're not in use. When we do have these shifts, the 9 to 12 or the 5 to 7, it won't be locked, but you'll see that there's this carabiner on here. This helps the gate stay closed and not be opened by the wind. So your first thing will be to pull up, unlatch that, open the gates, pull your car in, come back and latch this again, and then go and find a parking spot. So when you come in, I'll just show you, these are all of our waste management bins. This is for the poop. We have it hauled away twice a week. Out here without concrete, we're not eligible for a regular dumpster, so they give us these bins that get filled. So you will get to be intimately involved with poop management. But we have a little bit of a parking lot here on either side. So when you come in, take a space, make sure you leave room for somebody else, and bring your waters with you. Whatever you need, it's safe here. You don't need to lock cars or anything like that. We do have neighbors pretty close by, so if we have a lot of beep, 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 beep all day long, that can be a little hard for them. So if you do want to lock your car, try to see if you could do that without the electronic sound. So you come back here. It's your first day. You'll start to see some of the spots where we keep horses. There's 3 small spots up here. We call them P1 for paddock 1, P2 and P3. These are generally horses that are in a little bit more of the rehabilitation process. Not always, but generally. So come back here. They all have their own hays and waters. Those get tended to. The mucking gets tended to. But for your first day, what you want to do is come over here to our little mini feed shed. Our big one was blown away by Irma 2 years ago, so we're still trying to get back to normal. So when you come in here, these doors just slide open. There's a book in here. Well, if you can see, we have some soap, we have some hand sanitizer. There's a logbook for you to sign in your name, sign in and out. We have waivers in here, a code of conduct. Couple things we do keep in here is some of the kitty food. We have 2 barn cats now. We have some miscellaneous supplies. Usually have just a couple days feed in here because of the heat. We keep the rest in the air conditioning, but there are a couple bags of feed in here as well. So pretty much come on in, put your name down, sign in, come out. Make sure you close these doors. We do have flies, and that'll keep the flies out of the feed room. So again, so we have P1, P2, P3. Most of the horses are way out back. We've got a couple stalls here with misters. So after you've signed in, you want to go and see if you can find your team leader. Almost all shifts have team leaders. Sometimes it may be that someone is out sick or something. So for your first visit, maybe check with Katie and ask her, who should your contact be when you get in? And you want to go and find them, and they'll start showing you around. This is Cash and Cypress. They're 2 horses we have that don't sweat, so we have them installed with misters. So you may see them in here, or they may be outside. Either way. Our other horses, like I said, are way out back. This is a nice shady, kind of a misty spot for them. We have a pergola over here. We're getting the misters put in here too, so if you want to put down your keys, definitely your bottled water. If you want to bring a cooler, you'll go through water more here than you might think. But this is a nice shady area. It's next to the riding and the working area, and it's next to the horse stall. So if you're coming back and forth, this is a nice spot to rest and relax, get close to the horses with a mister. That's really, really great. So probably your first couple times here, you'll just be shadowing somebody, going along and working next to someone who's been here a little longer than you. And it's basically just learning the horses, where things are kept, how we handle the horses. So your first couple weeks will be kind of tips and housekeeping. So where do we put the poop and how do we scoop it and where are the wheelbarrows kept and all of that kind of stuff. As you are here more, especially if you're doing more than one shift a week, you'll start to get to know which horse is which and who comes in for a bath, and that'll all come in good time. But the first few weeks are really just kind of learning where things are and getting the lay of the land. So again, your team leader should be able to help you with that, or another experienced volunteer when you're here. So thought I'd just do this quick video so that you can physically see what it looks like, where you're supposed to go, where you're supposed to park, sign in, just some of these things that normally, as I said, you learn this during your orientation, but times are different now. So thank you for being so patient with us and coming out to help the horses during this time. We need all kinds of volunteers. Got Robin, she's been here for over a year, like a year and a half, and she's out working with Bwana. She's taking a bigger role recently. She's come on as a board member, and she's helping with training horses and working with the kids, doing the farrier and some of the medical work. So huge help. So if you're interested in doing those things, you can also hook up with Robin. And yeah, she's always looking for help. So there's a lot to it. But yeah, your first couple times here is just kind of learning where everything is. So we're so excited that you're going to be coming to help us out with these horses. They are just so amazing. So thank you so much, and visit us on Facebook, share with your friends, and we can't wait to meet you. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.